Ooh, okay. So yeah, you still can't. What the fuck?
Alright. Come on, ship. Load up, would you? Dang it. Not what I wanted to do. It's a good call. I should probably take some of those too. So we got a few more belts to go. Alright. I'm still waiting on logistics anyway, so. One second, chat. Alright.
All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna get
Got another 25 of that on the way. That's coming up. That'll be done then. I still need that. And another one of those.
Nope, that's not right.
You know, usually I'm
Yeah, it
the one
is.
that convinces everybody to jump in before they're ready to go do something. Because I don't know if you remember or not,
Mm-hmm.
but Bone Mass was a shit show.
Yep.
Do you remember that? Do you remember, or have you blocked out that memory?
Oh no, I remember that was a
You
shit show.
remember?
I remember.
So now that your ship is floating around in space, what's the deal there? What do you do?
What do you mean?
You got to make another one, or what?
Oh, it's gone. It's dead.
Oh, okay. So
Floating
you
around
can't
in
go
space was a
get it.
euphemism for it's gone.
I
Yeah.
see. Gotcha.
I
So did
died
you
and respawned on
die
Mavis.
and lose all your shit on that?
Yep.
It's kind of sucks.
Yep.
Did you
Mm-hmm.
put down the game for a couple of hours?
Nope.
No, you didn't. You
He,
soldiered
he,
on.
he wanted to reload the save, but chat wouldn't let him.
Good boy, chat. I like you. Gotta live with your mistakes.
Well, it was only a mistake because chat was the one that was telling me to go, and then chat tells me, "Oh, we knew you were gonna fucking fail."
So, chat was a good boy for telling you not to reload the save, but also don't ever listen to chat.
Chat trolled you good.
So,
I'm
inside
working on
that
a new
double
ship, but
standard is the answer somewhere.
I'm working on a new ship, but I'm just not happy with it, and I wanted to make a Star Destroyer kind of look.
Oh, like an arrow, yeah.
I have the blueprint somewhere. Hold on, let me see. I had my Star Destroyer, but I wasn't happy with it, and I'm worried it's not going to have the
Just wait
forward
on the
firepower required.
just waiting on the last of the goods before we take off, Crotchy.
Is that not even, or is that even?
No, it's not even. I took the blueprint when I wasn't even done with the foundation because I just didn't like it, and I said I'd come back to it.
Oh, okay, got it.
No, it's definitely not even.
It's lopsided and it's bugging the shit out of me.
Nope, it's definitely lopsided. That's
So when you say
kind of
you
the.
don't like the ship, you don't like the shape of the ship.
I don't like the. I want what I want is not. I don't feel like it's going to work for what is needed to. You have to output a lot of damage, because if you go to the Factoriopedia and you look up, where are they? No.
I mean, I have the answer to all your problems. Obviously,
Yeah, it
you
was the
made
large asteroid. You moused right over him for a second there.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him.
Oh,
Go to
there
the.
was.
It's in the space tab.
I eat my damn food in peace. Winston's just
Space
sitting there
tab.
staring at me crying.
With the rocket silo icon.
Yeah, huge
Oh.
metallic asteroid.
No, the huge are after Aquilo. The big is what we were. So the
Yeah.
big metallic asteroids and the other asteroid, the big carbonic and the big ice, or
Yeah, they're
oxide
2,000
and
physical damage, 10%.
well,
Take-
the 2000 is its
You're
armor
flat.
before you even start doing damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
So
and you're heading forward towards this thing. You can't brake the whole time.
No,
no, there's no.
this train has no brakes, Creed.
Got it.
And it
So
has
you
no
destroy it
no ability
before
to
it hits
steer.
you. Is that right?
Yes, and the thing is the when you get to the huge asteroid, when you destroy it turns into multiple big asteroids. Then you have to do the damage to the big asteroids, which is a different type of damage.
Well, it looks like the same type of asteroid, so it wouldn't be different damage, right?
No, it is. The size is different. Different damage. So like the
Yeah, but you
big
throw
metallic.
rockets at a big one, then throw rockets at a smaller one. Still, rockets explode.
No, the huge one has a 99% resistance to explosives, whereas the big one is only 10% resistant to
This is why you need uranium ammo.
You can't do uranium ammo on a ship. That'd be insane.
Obviously, you need to go to Uranus for uranium.
But like the small and medium are very weak to physical and rockets, so it doesn't really matter what damage type you do to them. But then the media or the large or are technically big. The big are only weak against explosion unless you can do a ton of damage to it and get above the 2,000 damage threshold, which you can't because none of the weapons do more than 2,000 damage per shot. So I literally did none damage to the big asteroids when I was flying at them because I wasn't hitting them for more than 2,000 damage, because the number in the beginning is a threshold of damage required to then only do it. It has the resistance of 10%. So if you can do more than that damage, then it's very weak to it, but it's not. And then the huge asteroid is not resistant to anything. Well, it has physical armor, but you unlock the railgun, which you have to use the railgun to move forward from there.
Yeah, to get to the shattered planet.
So you need a combination of literally every single weapon.
Yep. Exactly.
So this might sound like a stupid Crete thing, but I'm telling you, you should make a big ass space penis.
I made that joke earlier too.
Because
He was making the dick and balls, and he was going to call it the penetrator.
Yeah, the dick and balls, and I was going to call it the penetrator.
Yeah, outstanding. Put a big old mushroom head on that sucker. You fit all
I
the
mean-
weapons on that dick.
I mean, Darius already made the butt plug.
You mean like this, Crete?
It's a pronged butt plug. Oh, thank
Did
you very
see
much.
the Blueprint.
No, that's
Oh,
the
that's
ship
your-
that I'm
oh,
making
okay.
right now. Big
Ooh,
Mama.
That is an uncomfortable mushroom head.
What the fuck is that, Evil?
I don't know. That's why I'm not working on it, because I'm not happy with it, but I can't figure out what the fuck to make.
And I'm just over here with Star Trek Voyager.
So could you make a pair of boobs then? Maybe all the way sideways, like two big circles right next to each other.
You can make whatever you want as long as you can dream it up and launch it to space. Launch the foundations to space.
Yep.
Just make the Star Destroyer. You'll be alright.
Yeah, the only limitation you have is that the space platforms, you cannot have holes in them. Like you can't make a donut shape.
Actually, I think you can, as long as it's...
No, you cannot. The game will tell you the exact same thing. You cannot make a donut shape.
It's like structural integrity.
Alright, let's see. How does one travel?
Man, I get it. Did you get that Amber Alert just now?
Mm-mm.
I get it. Amber Alerts are helpful and all that. But I got one an hour ago, and now I'm getting one again. Is it going to happen all night? Like,
Well,
do
I
they
don't
have a
see the
cutoff
point
time?
of getting them. I don't see the point of getting them when it's, you know, a half a state away from me.
Yeah, the one that it's telling me it's in like Heartland or Heart.
Fulgoro.
I've gotten ones for
Heartland.
fucking Austin and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't live anywhere near Austin. Why the fuck am I getting an Amber Alert for the Austin area?
So you know what city I am in. Let's see where Heartland is. Heartland, Texas. It looks in the middle of nowhere. Let's make that map a little bigger. Okay, that's decently near me. Honestly, if you're
All
where I
right,
think
here we
you
go.
are, you should have got it too. You're the same amount away from me as that.
I've told you where I live, haven't I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Speed's up to 279.
Heartland is east of Dallas, about
All
5
the
miles.
thrust.
That is way too much. Good fucking lord.
I am not east of Dallas, that's for sure.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm not either, but I'm about the same distance from Heartland as you are. I
Oh,
don't know why you
possibly,
didn't
yeah.
get it.
Who knows?
I do like that ship, that Darius. That's pretty cool.
Is that the space turd?
That's the Voyager.
No, he's got the Star Trek Voyager.
Oh, I see it at the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I don't think anything's hit so far.
Nah, you have enough turrets. You'll be fine.
And you're flying straight back.
So the big asteroids and shit.
What do you mean I'm flying straight back?
You're flying straight back to Novs.
Did I?
Because of how the scheduling works. What you need to do for a manually controlled ship, like add a station and add a
That's-
circuit condition as a
Red equals 1 or something like that.
yeah, something
Just
that is not
so that it won't. It'll never be satisfied until
yeah, or
you're
say
ready
like
to go, and then
passenger
manually
present
click
and
go.
passenger not present or something, because you just made a round trip back at Novice.
And
Hey, you
Faye?
have no fuel.
yeah, it's a good thing I added 3 more tanks.
So before you send it off again, make sure you put a circuit condition for
Oh,
both at
Holy
Novice and
Jesus! You did not do what you were supposed to do. You did not do what you were supposed to do.
Well, the big ass asteroids only show up when you're going from a certain planet to another certain planet, and it's random.
Yeah,
So here, I'll show you real quick. So you have you're on Novice, then you have Fulgora, Gleba, and Vulcanus, which are your like 3 starting planets.
Well, that's
you
Just
go to.
the Factoriopedia, click on the whatever asteroid you're interested in, and it will tell you where it appears. Like on which route or on which planet.
Well, he doesn't have space
I don't
age.
have the game.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
showing him on
but
the map.
You can do it, Reyes, to show him in the Factoriopedia.
So only when you go from Fulgora to Aikido or Glabia to Aikido, that's when the shit happens.
Yeah, going to Aquilo.
well, something didn't work right.
What if you go
Space
from
route from Gleba to Aquilo, space route from Fulgora to Aquilo, and Aquilo to the solar system edge.
Yep, that makes sense. so you can go in between the 3 planets or the 4 planets you've already been pretty safely.
Well,
Yeah. With just gun turrets and stuff.
it's gonna take a while for me to redo my fuel, but at the same time, something broke. What the fuck? It should not have plugged up the belts like that.
You probably need to have 3 different decider combinators for each resource instead of 1. Darius.
Well, it was supposed to be. I think it's just because of how I have things hooked up. It's not correctly reading the totality of the belts, so it's adding too much onto the belts. Like even now, it's signaling to add all 3 to the belt, and it shouldn't be. It should only be adding. So I think this one's on me, screwing it all up. Have a good one there, Crotchety.
What is... do you have a signal or something?
Yeah. Read the contents. Read the contents.
Well, I was just checking in. I got work tomorrow. I actually got a second job, which is dope.
So yeah.
So I was busy learning that and everything, but I got training tomorrow too. So much training, but that's okay. But I will be watching your guys' shenanigans from afar.
Fair enough.
Penetrate that space, boy. Yeah. Get your rocks off, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Giggity.
Giggity.
Oh
Um,
my god.
Peace.
so
Peace.
Darius,
Right up.
what all do you have your combinator hooked to, not your decider?
The constant combinator, it's hooked to the belts. That's it.
You should only hook it to the input of the decider. That's probably where you messed up at. Only have 1 wire going from it to the decider, and hook everything else up to the output of the decider.
Oh, that's what I did wrong. Oh, it's input.
What's wrong? Why are you no path?
Oh, it's how
I
it's
must
hooked.
not have
It's,
finished
hooked,
the
it's
track.
how it's hooked up here. The constant combinator is reading the belt. Decider's making the decision. And this is hooked to the insert. So it tells me what's on the belt, and if it's under a certain amount. Jesus, the metallic asteroid chunks. God damn. That's a problem. For some reason, these are still getting the filter contents for everything, though. problem is the way I've got the belts run, it makes it difficult to. I probably need to redo the belts.
It's honestly, with how these are set up, it's better to do a sushi belt and have one side one thing and then the other side and then read the whole belt. You could technically do that with how you have the ammo belt going all the way around. Read just that belt, and then split off of that belt. So like have all your asteroid chunks and all that go all into the other side of the ammo belt. Because you could
I
easily
might be
do
able
that
to
with
work.
how you have it set up. So you'll just read that belt, it'll read all of the ammo, and then you'll just set your inputs up for your decider and all that.
Yeah, I'll just
For
have
that
to
belt.
adjust a couple spots for the belting, or for where this.
And then you can move your crushers out towards the edge more. That way they just pick up straight from that belt.
All right, so
Because right now, with how you have it wired, your decider combinator is constantly telling, or your constant combinator is constantly telling your grabbers to constantly just pick up asteroid chunks. It's not getting a
No,
signal from what it needs.
the constant combinator is only reading the belts. It's just having to string to a bunch of different belts. That's all. The green wire is what's telling everything to do
Sam,
its thing.
please, no.
So that it's reading the full contents of the belt, of all of the belts. It's just, for whatever reason, not keeping it to the number it should be at. That's the problem. So I think I messed something up there. Because all this red wire does is connect to the belts themselves to get the number off the belts. And then the decider combinator is sending the output signals. Like, I mean, even right now, it's only saying that the output signal is only asking for ice. But it picked up all that other stuff for some reason. So I don't know why it did that. It should have only been asking for things as it was needed.
I'd have to get like a save of it to see how it's working.
Yeah, because what I did was, because of how distant some of these are, it's still...
have too much space science.
No such thing.
I literally have like 60,000 on novice right now with space science. And I have too much.
Welcome to Idaho. Welcome to Idaho.
Hey, Evil.
Hmm.
How do you check the electricity of a space platform?
Click on the hub, and then there's a lightning bolt in the
Lightning
top
bolt at
left
the
of the.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that before.
It was really hard to find.
Figured it would just be a button, like whenever you're in the map remote view.
All right. First things first. Let's clear the belts, and then we'll figure out this frickin' why this combinator didn't work.
Welcome to Idaho. Welcome to Idaho.
Though using the outside ammo belt would actually be a pretty smart way to do it.
Yeah, and then you can just have all your stuff in the middle.
Well, all I'll do is where a couple of the spots where it bypasses the ammo belt, instead of taking all of this off, I'll just have another thing that will read, hey, if you see these things come across, yank them into the middle.
Yeah. Like if it hits a certain threshold, it would yank it.
Yep.
Honestly, I would do, if it was me, I would have your crusher set up along the outside in a certain spot on each side, and just have it do that.
Idaho. Welcome to Idaho.
Like on the
Yeah,
flat part of the tops.
God, this is a fucking nightmare.
Problem is, it's such a long belt going around the outside of that.
You don't need very many. You maybe need like 4 on each side, and that's it.
Idaho. Welcome to Idaho.
Nope, can't fill in the lava. We can when we get to Aquilo, but we're not to
And then,
Aquilo yet.
You can have it set to like where if the belt gets less or greater than like 100 or whatever, it'll start crushing stuff and then sending it to the middle to be processed or whatever.
Idaho, no. Ma'am. Welcome to Idaho.
That's the big challenge for this planet is the lava. You can't fill the landfill the lava, so
Yeah.
And you can't cross the lava with underground belts either.
yeah, that was a big one. I forgot Faye. I remembered you said that after I was like, oh, that's right. Faye did say that. I remember that now. Oh shit.
Welcome to
I might know how it happened.
Mhm.
So I've been sitting here deleting contents off of this belt for a while.
Mhm.
And I've taken a lot off of this belt. And it's just now starting to come down in number. I think the problem is there was so much stuff coming in so quick that the Combinator couldn't keep up with it.
I guarantee that's not the truth. Combinators
I don't
update every tick.
But the thing,
I don't know.
The thing is if it's within a certain threshold, it should tell the asteroid collectors not to do anything.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
see, for some reason it's still telling the asteroid collectors to grab stuff, and it shouldn't be. So
Okay,
I
then
screwed
you
something
have
up.
some wire fucking wrong then.
Yeah, I told you it was probably something I did. Reading the belt contents, so we know.
Do you have the collectors ticked to set filters?
Yep. Every single one. And for some reason it says they're still requesting. And they shouldn't
okay,
be.
so try this. Go to the constant combinator and just de-wire it completely and see what happens. Okay, so now just take the red wire and hook it to the back of the decider.
It's saying there's none, because it's not reading any.
Okay. You don't want a number on the decider, so now take another wire from the red side and hook it to the back of the decider.
Let's see.
Right, now what does it tell you?
465 and 7.
Okay, so what is it telling the things now?
Still the same.
Okay, go back to your decider. Do you have an input signal of green?
It's not connected.
Okay,
According to this.
so that would probably be your problem.
I don't know why it's not connected, but it should be.
Yeah, so connect a green wire to the back of the thing. That's what you need. That's probably why it's not working. Okay, now if you do that... Okay, so now it's actually reading the contents. Now what is it telling your collectors?
Same. Hasn't changed. I probably have it in the wrong frickin'.
That's what mine looks like.
Well, like I said,
So
I've got this one here. Green wire out the front. Connects to all of those. Combinator is in the back with the red. Out to the belt. And this one works just fine. And it even says green network not connected. Filters are set.
Okay, so is the output of the decider going to all of the collectors?
On this one, yes.
Is the belt going to the output the output of the decider?
The belt is going to the...
It should only go to the input.
Well, I mean, I've got to... Oops. I'll likely have to just rewire this. No, not there.
Actually, you know what? Let's do.
It might just be as simple as just a complete rewire. Let's see.
Probably.
You don't have to have multiple. Oh, yeah, actually, you do. Never mind. Because your things. I would jump between the buildings and not the belts. Just have it read one thing of the belt and just click the hold.
The problem is the distance.
See, whatever you unhooked, it's telling your collectors now to only do
Well, because
ice.
I've unhooked all my collectors. So they're doing whatever now because I've literally unhooked them all.
You can go to each collector while you have them unhooked and just tick the enable disable so they don't do anything.
Well, not once you do it. Not once you unwire them.
Shit.
Make sure all my red wires are still connected. Getting all the belt contents. Hoping as long as I don't have it. side.
Alright, picture this. A giant magic flying potato. A giant magic flying potato. Bing bang boom. Universe. Potato? What? Are you talking about a bacon? Sure, sure. Yeah. The potato food running, right? And they got a bajillion eyes. Yeah, potatoes and ooze. Yep. Potato is hat. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Next. 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 Next.
All right.
Ah! My shirt.
All right. Now let's clear this back out again. It's still telling me there's somehow 285 asteroid chunks on this thing. That doesn't seem right.
Alright, picture this. A giant magic flying potato swoops down into the ocean. Bing bang boom. Universe. I'm dead. Blood. Blood.
Sam, please, man.
I don't know, Darius. I say
I
do
figured it out.
the ammo belt.
I figured it out.
You figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
And what was that?
Well,
What?
it was adding up because I had
What?
multiples of
You gotta
these
go
without
potty?
realizing it. Checked to read the belt contents on the
Fine.
same belt.
Let's go.
So it's adding each instance of that belt into itself instead of all of them once.
Yeah, only a single connection needs to be set to read all.
Well, now you don't get to go outside. You gotta go potty or not? What? Well, he was losing it like he had to go to the bathroom and then didn't go.
Now the question is, do I have enough fuel to
Yes.
try this again? God damn it.
Move, dogs.
The parent roots run deep, alright? Yeah. Welcome.
Let's not go through that again.
Yeah.
Ah, God fucking damn it. My eye is not fucking liking me tonight. Alright, anyways.
I'll bring it to you in 1 sec. I gotta fill it.
Damn it. Wrong button.
No, Guru, you can't. You can't underground through lava.
Because that would be nice, and clearly we can't have nice things.
Nope.
Yep.
Not here. Not allowed.
Correct.
Picture this.
Alright, damn it.
Giant magic
Christ all to hell.
flying potato.
That's why I'm having to zigzag all the belts and stuff, because there's little tiny patches of lava that I can't get a belt past or an underground through or anything like that. Like right here, there's one little tile right there.
So something like that would get me to stop at Fulgora. Just some circuit
Yeah.
condition.
Any signal that can't be met, basically.
Alright, well, definitely not solar system equals 1.
I mean, that could be met, but
Well, not at Fulgora.
you're a Fulgora.
There we go. That is just frickin' awesome to watch, though, all the frickin' exhaust. Stopped at Fulgora. Yep, I went through about 120,000 fluid or fuel. There we go. We're here.
All right. Back to what we were doing.
Are those different chunks? I don't know. Alright, looks like I need to drop down to the planet now. New tips, lightning mechanics. Don't get fucking zapped.
It is worth noting though that before you drop any equipment on the planet, just make sure to explore a little and find a nice
Yes, the
beefy
biggest
island.
thing.
And do not pick up the lightning. What they're called?
Lightning
Those ones,
extractors.
those towers right there. Don't pick those up because those are safe zones. Everywhere you see one of those, that blue aura is a safe zone for you until you can get your own set up.
And guess how we figured that out?
Yeah, exactly.
What is it that you unlock?
That's one of the only things I wish we would have done. One of the times I
Recycling.
wish I would have listened to chat was before you set anything up, anything, find a gigantic, beefy island so you don't have to search for one later when you realize you need a bigger island.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the lightning storm to complete before I go frickin' anywhere.
I mean, it's a constant lightning storm, Darius. Well,
Yeah,
it's a
but
lightning storm at night.
it wasn't night.
But also
Hence why I was
remember,
waiting.
it's a 3-minute day-night cycle, so it's really quick. Why are we not making?
This is a
We
fairly...
don't have red circuits in the network? What? Yeah, we do, right here. Why are we? We're not requesting red circuits. Why?
This is a decent looking sized island here.
Hmm. You might get lucky and find a much bigger island early on. We got fucking riggedy wrecked on our roll.
Well, I mean, this one's fairly decent size, and there's a lot of ruins on it.
Yeah, but the ruins aren't what you need. There's like an ore patch underneath the ruins. That's what you're going to be mining. Those are just a
Yeah, the
one-time,
scrap.
like a rock. They'll give you scrap too, but it's not much. Versus there's hundreds per tile on the scrap piles.
Yeah. Yeah, the scrap itself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, get wrecked. Where I dropped in initially is 33 million scrap. I went to this bigger island. 500k.
But those islands are a pain in the dick to get to. You can't run belts across that. You see that, what looks like it would be water? Those are ocean oil oceans. You can't run belts across them.
My kingdom for a frickin' iron plate. Whoops. My bad.
So the lightning, yeah, there you go. That's the thing you need a lot of.
Yeah, I know. I accidentally picked it up.
No, those are different. Those are crafted ones. The ones you pick up are, well, they're the same idea, but they're different.
Do 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 do. Let's go south, I guess. Hopefully get to a place of relative safety. Probably not. Ha 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 ha. time to get out of here yet. Okay, so that's how those appear on the map. Gotcha. It's a fairly good size island. No scrap on it though. Oh, I'm so getting fucked. Like fucking Dory, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Well, this is a fairly good sized island here, I think. But this one up here has scrap on it. I feel like this one here at least has a base of operation for getting materials to expand out from.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, YouTube ain't gonna like me. Yeah, I feel like that one's probably the best bet to go back to right here. I'm gonna continue a little bit further around, but now can you manage to just run around at nighttime in the storm without getting zapped as long as you're continually moving?
If
Or
you're
is...
lucky. But if it zaps you, you're gonna. It's a lot of damage.
Hey, found a Pelgorn vault while I was at it.
That's good. You need that
Yep,
for one of the unlocks.
yeah, exactly. Mining the vault will unlock the recycler.
Yeah, I feel like at least for establishing a base of operations, this is a good spot to start down here. It's access to some scrap. It's got a decent amount of space over here to build. Let's see what's over on this little chunk of land here. Just a small chunk. Mistakes were made. Nope, 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 nope. Not today, Satan.
He's about to learn the lightning. The way of the lightning.
It missed.
The way of the.
Yep, I think I'm gonna set up on this island here. It's decent sized. Has a couple scrap, and then I can start working on getting things situated for getting over to that one there. Alright. So if I call down... first things first, let's make some of these lightning rods.
Oh, you didn't make any of those before you went to Fulgor?
Didn't know you could.
I don't know that you can. I think you
can.
have to.
I think you have
You
to
can.
come here first.
Nope.
Really?
Like, when the body exploded, like,
Crafted on Folgora, Chief.
Oh, you actually have to
Yeah,
craft them
you
on? Okay.
you
So you
get the
unlock it,
recipe
but
for
you,
them
okay.
with the Planet Discovery Fulgora, but you have to craft them on Fulgora itself.
Okay. I didn't know you actually have to craft them there. I knew you unlocked them.
Yeah, and then later on with the Electromagnetic Science pack, you unlock the bigger one, the Lightning Collector.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I can drop down. Get rid of them stupid things.
disgusting. Look at all that brown.
Where is my landing pad?
Disgusting. Amy, did that man want Amy? Don't inhale. Amy, don't inhale.
Where's my landing pad? I called the thing down.
What is going on?
Okay. Where did that
I
come
think
down?
the landing pad always drops at 0, where you spawn in initially, but then everything else you drop after you place the landing pad drops in the landing pad.
Would have been handy to know.
Well, then now you know.
Disgusting.
Because of the shit over here.
Russian. Is that Russian? Is that Russian? Disgust.
There we go. Now we can come up here and start dropping some stuff down.
Disgusting. Look at that brown. No, that's disgusting. Disgusting. Look at all that brown. Disgusting.
Is he speaking Russian?
I don't know.
Oh, you jackass. I sent up all the resources for a rocket platform, but I forgot the concrete.
Well, don't worry, Darius. Start doing a little bit of scrap recycling. You'll have plenty of concrete.
You'll be
Yep.
drowning in this shit.
You'll have so much concrete you don't know what the fuck to do with it.
If you don't understand, that's sarcasm.
No, that's not. I'm serious. You'll have so much concrete you don't know what the fuck to do with it. I'm concreting the world on Fulgora. With refined concrete.
Yeah, you do get a 6% chance of concrete from.
You got. Whew. What's up, King? What do you need Dockery do?
He needs all the
What?
treats.
What do you need? What do you boys need? All the love and attention in the world can give you? Yes, that sounds about right. It's like, but Dad, I smell bacon. I know you have some somewhere. Where is it? Don't you get into Mama's food. That'll give you a tummy ache, sir. It's like, but Dad, it smells really good. I might need to taste it to make sure it's not poison.
Is like fog farming in Dyson Spirit? No.
Hog farming? Like the enemies?
Yeah, where you sit
Kind
outside
of,
there.
Galval. Kind of. It's a scrap. I'll show you what I mean. It's scrap on the ground on Fulgora. So, you know, you have this is like a deserted planet, and there's just, you know, old ruins. And once you tear away all the chunks above, there's just ruins underneath that you mine like an ore patch, and then the scrap that it gives you, you recycle it, and it just gives you all kinds of different junk. So kind of like the fog farming, because you just get all kinds of random shit.
COI. Oh yeah, it's more like Captain of Industry than that.
What is the abandoned satellite tower?
Where you get scrap and you reprocess it basically.
Oh, the thing at the very beginning? Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. Oh, are you working on Fulgora, Faye?
Yep.
Okay. I was like, why is the scrap completely stopped?
It's been
Okay.
like that for a while. I was wondering that the other day. It was like that.
No, it was running earlier today. I
Oh.
was over there looking at it. But Faye is in the process of a complete rebuild. I said, good luck!
Yeah, I made a sign. So far, it's just a science only print. A ghost down here that I want to drop up here, but I have to get rid of all the shit that exists here before I do that.
Science only? Oh, it just takes in scrap and... Oh!
And then pushes everything it
Interesting.
doesn't use out to the next logistics zone. So this will be another instance of keep the logistics separate.
Oh, Interesting. Oh, just for stuff for sending to the rocket silo. Interesting. Kind of like the idea.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Famous last words,
Because you know what the statistics say on paper, like what material you get on average and what material you get on average, like actually get, might not be
Yeah.
the same.
right? Oh, that's the truth. I need some modules.
All right. Whoa, not that many of those.
Right.
All right, we need to get these guys in here.
How many bots do I have? Not enough. Did I not drop a whole bunch? I think I brought like 1,000. Let's see. Okay, the chests are surprisingly empty. Nice. I like this contraption here.
All right, wait a second.
The belt that goes around feeds into itself and then goes back, loops back again.
No, I was trying to empty the ones on the end from remote view so that I could feed the electromagnetic plant.
Ah, okay, makes sense.
Because I had way too much storage and I was remote viewing in, so I was just feeding those ones back into these ones over here so that I could get more refined concrete and get rid of the shit I already have.
All right. How does one process the homium?
Yeah, I know it does look kind of ridiculous that it feeds back into itself, but it never actually made it there because I only moved it down the line when those 4 boxes on the left were empty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's done in a chemical plant. Okay, good, 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 good. I made sure to bring some of those too. Did I launch launch him down yet? No, I did not. You know what I mistakenly didn't bring any of?
Assemblers.
No, I brought those. Yellow boxes, stuff like that.
Yep, I did that on when I went to Fulgora. I forgot the same thing, Darius.
I'm not doing the same mistake.
So, Apple stinks.
It
mean,
is
I'm
at
s-
that moment when you realize you need to set up a list on the ship to make sure you have everything, because you can click on and off requests at the click of a button, and you just have one like Faye has that's pioneering. Every time you're going to a new planet, you just have one that's pioneering.
I'm literally doing that right now.
Mm-hmm. Solon, thank you for the raid. What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing today? Uh-oh. Destroyed? What? Your ammo thing's fucked up again, Faye.
God fucking damn it. Yeah, I see.
What is the problem, so I know if it's not.
I think the wait, how does this even back up?
Too many things coming in because they're prioritized to input new stuff? Maybe?
I think it's because I do the reprocessing, this one, before the no. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't.
I'll be honest, none of this makes sense because I haven't fucked with any of it, so. I was just guessing on the belt at the top is allowing too many things in.
I mean, this is the same setup we use everywhere. I just don't get why the inner one is backing up.
Alright.
There's only ever going to be anything on the inner side.
I guess the problem is I don't need ice asteroids at all here for this particular setup, so ice should never be on the filter list for the
Oh,
grabby hands.
excuse me.
Sure.
Dump it.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me.
You don't need ice at all for anything?
No,
Oh.
I'm not making space science. I'm not making
Yeah,
any
yeah, that's
fuel.
right. We're not. Mhm. Oh, you're just making carbon for the planet, right?
Carbon and sulfur, yeah.
Start clearing some space here. Have a good night there, anime.
Okay, that thing is
Alright.
fixed. I just set the constant combinator up to output 100 of the ice chunks. So I won't ever get ice chunks.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid Mr. Reyes. I'm gonna get a little bit of sleep. And we'll be back to continue the shenanigans on Fulgora soon. But I want to thank y'all for coming and hanging out. It's been a bit of a marathon stream today. Didn't realize how long I went. So, till next time, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you later.
Later.